It is now very clear that the dark days are back in Kenya, basing on the extrajudicial killings, abductions, etc. When William Ruto was coming into power, he promised that these things are going to end. But it seems that he's doing even more and more. In fact, as an ardent supporter of William Ruto, when I see these things happening, it is a peel back against what Kenyans fought for. Few days back, Maverick Aoko was abducted and thrown near the Kenya Tanzanian border, which is unfortunate. He was found in a bad state. We all know Maverick Aoko as one of the people who has been criticizing government officials. And there is a person who has made a name in wielding a lot of power, and that is Faruk Kibet, who abducted him. It is so unfortunate. In fact, in a tweet which was put out on Maverick Aoko's wall by a Haiti, he came out to say, and I quote, "Update, she's been found at Kenyan Tanzanian border. Her family was called from a hospital. She was taken there by an unidentified person who said they found her outside their gate. Don't know much at the moment, but the father is on his way there. We'll keep you updated. Thank you for standing with her, AD." That is a tweet which was put out by Maverick Aoko's AD. And it points towards Faruk Kibet, a GOON in William Ruto's government, who is presiding over the abductions, torture, without being scolded by the constitution. So in this episode, I've come to talk about Faruk Kibet, a stooge in William Ruto's government who does the dirty games of the regime, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I will continue also thanking you for always subscribing on this channel and giving me feedback. Really appreciate, and I don't take you for granted.
Anybody can be plucked from the streets. We are hearing, as I said yesterday, that blogger called Maverick Aoko, Aoko. She has not been found up to now, Honorable Speaker. What sort of country is this? I asked the Inspector General of Police, what happened to the command center that I saw the former president launching of all the CCTV coverage in Nairobi? How is it possible that people are encouraged to do such things? Where is this place in Senator Ososi's county that you can hide somebody for hours and torture them and cut them down piece by piece, Honorable Speaker, and nobody knows or hears anything, and even when the body is found, people are not arrested immediately? I am happy at least the IG of police assured me that in all these cases they have very serious leads, and true to his word, I can see that they have been arrested in some of those cases. I want to continue to encourage the police that it is their responsibility to protect Kenyans and their property, and these things cannot continue to happen in a country such as ours today. Honorable Speaker, I just take this opportunity once again to say pole to all the families that have been affected, but we cannot continue to live in a country like this. Nobody is safe. Remember, Honorable Speaker, even the MCA from Wajir, up to today has not been found, Honorable Speaker. So let us not sit here thinking that we are immune to these things. Anybody can be plucked from the streets. We are hearing, as I said yesterday, that blogger called Maverick Aoko, Aoko. She has not been found up to now, Honorable Speaker. What sort of country is this?
So, there is a man known as Faruk Kibet. Faruk Kibet once upon a time came out to caution Gachagua that is going to be removed in office. Faruk Kibet, on very many occasions, members of parliament, cabinet secretaries, have run to him so that they can see the president. He wields a lot of power, yet he doesn't hold a position that is supposed to do so. In every government, there are some people who wield a lot of power, yet they occupy a small position within government, and that person is Faruk Kibet. Faruk Kibet is the one who abducted Maverick Aoko to an extent of gang raping Maverick Aoko. In fact, any person who wishes Maverick Aoko well must pray for her because he's not in good condition. Very many people are coming out to ask, why is it that Faruk Kibet came out and abducted Maverick Aoko? We all know Maverick Aoko as a government critic. In fact, even me, sometimes I may not agree with how he criticized people from government, both from the opposition and from government. But if a person has something on Maverick Aoko, the best thing is take him to court, summon, maybe slap charges on her. But the issue of abduction cannot be tolerated in Kenya. Kenya set the bar so high that it is the best democracy in East Africa. If you move to Uganda, it's a dictatorship. If you move to Rwanda, the same. You move to Tanzania, it's a one-party, almost a one-party state. So Kenya has a semblance of democracy. And if any person comes out to put it down, it's our duty to come out and call out that person. And that person is Faruk Kibet. The reason as to why Faruk Kibet came out and attacked Maverick Aoko is because of the criticism Maverick Aoko has been pouring out to Faruk Kibet. There's a tweet Maverick Aoko made against Faruk Kibet, calling him out and also putting his son on social media. In a tweet which was made by Maverick Aoko, he came out to say, his name is Ezekiel Kibet Tegut, aka crying man. His peers named him that cause he smiles like he's crying. He's a second son of Faruk. No one knows this Buddha yao awe mafichwa sana. And I kindly beg him not to send assassins my way. His brother used to be AP, then akapandishwa cheo mysteriously to presidential escort. So Faruk has 2 wives and multiple concubines, including Linda Ogutu. Ni yeye alitoa Linda KTN. She's getting fucked and fed freely. Alafu is the one who tests girls for Baba Shalin before apatie. Kama wewe ni wanduru, he tells you hiyo kelele punguza, mkuu hapendi too much mourning. That is the tweet which was done by Maverick Aoko, saying that Faruk Kibet has very many wives and concubines. Very many African men have concubines and very many wives. Even went an extra mile of saying that Faruk Kibet cites young girls for William RUTO. And I think that was a diss. But even if someone comes out to diss you that you help the president to get ladies, because he said figuratively that Faruk Kibet tests girls for Baba wa Shalin, and we all know RUTO is a father to Shalin. Even if he said worse things than that, Maverick Aoko does not deserve the way she was handled by abducting her, and by the way, without slapping charges. Kenya has grown from dictatorship. Anyone who does wrong and you feel that he's offended you, there are courts of law. You can slap charges on her, try her or him in court so that he can be incarcerated. But abducting a person in this current state of our nation, it shows a bad picture of Kenya. I want to tell you, good people, there are some people who hold a lot of power not knowing that that power is rented. One of the very biggest problem of people who work in state house of people who surround themselves with leaders, they don't know that that power is just rented by the president. The moment the president delegates you, that power goes away. And some people use this power unconstitutionally because they have the systems that help them. A clear example, even a president is rented power by the people. The day the people take away their power, you will clearly see what it means to be a normal person. The name Faruk Kibet has been mentioned in very many sagas, and not in a good way, but in a bad way, of abductions, killings, intimidating leaders, and it's not good. So anyone who wants the democracy of Kenya to grow must not be happy because Maverick Aoko was abducted. In fact, they must stand with him, because injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. We cannot stand when the light of democracy in East Africa is being put down by overzealous leaders in William Ruto's government. And the buck stops with the president. William Ruto promised a lot of things in his campaigns. Trust him, as a person who loved him, he has delivered less than 10%. We see judicial killings, we see demolitions, we see abductions, we see unconstitutionalism, we see that the judiciary is being attacked. How unfortunate. So Faruk Kibet must be called out because he's not what he thinks he is. Of course, that's my opinion. Do me a comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
GOON.